All right, and we're live. Merry Christmas. What up, guys? I just woke up. It's Nakamoto Crypto. We're about to go live. I think we should be live now. So today, right? Let's talk Christmas special. I don't like doing too many of these live streams, and that is because my internet sucks. That's why you haven't seen me streaming for a while. The location that I'm at is just, it is what it is. It's a countryside, and yeah, it's like a farm thingy, right? Now, let's talk. Quick one today, right? Christmas special this year on the Nakamoto Crypto channel. Our winners, mainly our winners, we're going to focus on today. Our losers, we might do another video, but our winners this year, especially, that's that early, and we made some crazy gains with that. That's what we're about to talk about right now. If you're live with me, I can see 6 people already on tuned in. Welcome, Nakamoto Crypto. Merry Christmas. It is what it is. Let's talk. It's the crypto show today, right? Let me share the screen. Bam. Right? Coin number 1, guys. If you remember, DBI, shout out to the dev, Don't Buy Inu, the first crypto founder or developer that actually, interacted with me, showed me so much love. Shout out to the dev. He developed his own video game. DBI came up with such great, spirit, man. DBI, I like the vibe. At the end of last year, I came across DBI and I just liked it. And the dev, he's been deving since. His idea is to be an IRL character, and through meme, he brought happiness and joy throughout the crypto streets. You've seen him in collaboration with the likes of CZ and the altcoin daily brothers. Many people in the crypto space, the Kraken owners. And so many great videos. You never seen something like that in crypto. Somebody coming out with their own videos, collaborating with others, and boom, sure enough, low enough, we picked up DBI at 0.0087 or 0.009. Let's say 0.009, 0.0009, 3 zeros and a 9. And we still up from that investment, right? But when we went up, it was literally by March 2023, right? So from October till March, DBI did a run up from 3 zeros all the way up to almost 3 cents. And everybody who's been watching Nakamoto Crypto, following my journey, made a killing. We made thousands of dollars. I documented my portfolio the other day, and that was the coin that made us thousands. Shout out to DBI. Ironically, it's a meme coin that happened to do that. That's why I said in crypto, don't, stay diversified, bro. Stay diversified. Sometimes you make gains with coins that are unexpected, and then boom, you see the greatness of Don't Buy Inu. That's 2023. 2022, you've seen our gains, bro. We did it with Quant. Quant I picked up in June 22. I think it was at $50. And then shortly after that, by the end of the year, it ran up to $200. Anybody who picked up Quant with me, crazy gains. hbar, coin number 2. Let's talk hbar. hbar, man. Shout out to Hedera, man. When we picked up Hedera and we started our DCA journey, we was literally at 0.03, 3 cents. At 3 cents, Hedera hashgraph is up 45% for the past month, the hbar token. And for the past year, we're up 100%. See, there, beginning of the year, 0.036, 3 cents. And we're sitting at almost 10 cents right now, our DCA strategy. Our goal was to get to 100,000 tokens per hbar. Every week I was buying 2,000 tokens, 2,500. Occasionally I would have some money and put in 3,000 tokens, and I kept on growing. The other day I showed my members 97,000 hedera hashgraph tokens. I took some of that, playing it with source of swap. I'm doing some yield farmings and whatnot over there to earn more hbar, staking it. But the power of dollar cost averaging and compounding, that is the key. That's the key right there. This is my go-to crypto going towards 2024 and the 2025 bull market. The number one, I think, is hbar. It may or may not perform as well, but hey, if we hit $1, that's something, you know? And that's the power of these things, right? I looked at it just like Cardano. Barely anybody was talking about ADA, and it was at 3.5, 4 cents, 5 cents, and shortly around June it jumped up to 8 cents. That's when I made that first video on this channel. I said, man, I'm just going to talk about ADA, and then boom, by miracle, it happened. Right now, let's move on to coin number 3 that made us killings in 2023. It is none other than Kaspa. Kaspa, I picked up at 3 cents this year, and so far it has been next to Bonk. We're going to talk about Bonk in a minute. Next to Bonk, Kaspa is the best performing altcoin this year for us here at the Nakamoto Crypto family. We talk about Kaspa when it was at 3 cents. Look at some people picked it up under a penny actually, but that was last year. Actually, the beginning of this year, but we picked it up around here sometimes. I think, yeah, right there. Boom. 0.0384. Started buying Kaspa, DCAing, and it kept going up, going down 4 or 5 cents, and then boom, we had the run up in the next year. To this day, we still sitting up at 1,924%, and Kaspa's at 10 cents, guys. Hey, Ghost Dag Protocol, how could you have missed this? This is one of them gems. He's one of them. The guy who created Kaspa wrote the Ghost Dag Protocol, and he's one of the original Ethereum white paper writers. That right there hits the nail in the coffin. Kaspa is community owned, proof of work, you know, people are mining it, they enjoying it, and it has its own community, and they are killing it. They're working on smart contracts. They're working on building hybrid chains to merge over, you know, between that proof of stake, proof of work world. Kaspa's one of the first coins that are actually coming up with it. So whatever Zen is trying to do now, Kaspa's, this was ideas from Kaspa pretty much, right? Ironically, Zen, whatever other cryptos are doing, Zen is experimenting with all of that stuff, which means, you know, X1 might take longer because now they're talking about being able to hold handle inscriptions and all this other stuff. It's just experiments. So they're experimenting with everybody else's technology. All right. So there you have it. Kaspa, man, killing it. Gave us so many gains this year so far. And we're going to move on to the next one. And that is none other than our dear Cardano's own, Snek. Snek, when we picked it up, it was at 3. Look at the 1-year performance of Snek. We're still up 1,000% this year. We picked nothing but winners on this channel over at Nakamoto Crypto. Right? Still up 1,000%. We was over here at these levels when I was making go channel out and check my playlist and all of them. You would see exactly when I was buying Snek and when I was actually talking about it, you know. We don't do no financial advice, no, none of that, but we just pick certain coins in this channel and we go with them based off of our intuition, our experience in the crypto space. I've been around this for 6 years, and it's very difficult to pick some of these winners, but when you do, hey, you'll hit a lick. So yeah, shout out to Snek. It went from there to this. So imagine a penny Snek by next year, we're winning. Ironically, you know, Some of the picks we did was meme coins. We picked some utility tokens such as Hedera hashgraph, great technology, and Kaspa, great tech. But we also picked some meme coins. The idea of this channel is diversification. Stay diversified and win. Don't get married to anything. Stay diversified and win. That's why people be calling me Maxi or stupid. I'm not Maxi anything. This channel's name is Nakamoto Crypto for a reason. It's not Cardano Moto Crypto, not Kaspa Moto Crypto, not Zen Moto Crypto. This is Nakamoto Crypto. We talk about all sorts of cryptocurrencies here. The idea is to get people to stay diversified and believe in yourself and your intuitions and your picks. You are in crypto to make some money. And we have been doing it so far by the grace of the Most High. Let's get it. All right. Now, Snek, you already seen our gains. We killed it. And that leads us to the next meme coin. And that's none other than the GOAT, the number one coin that made us most this year is Bonk Inu, ironically. Shout out to Mr. Zuni. He made the right call at the beginning of this year when Bonk was next to nothing. Nobody was talking about it. Only Mr. Zuni brought it up to me. And this was around this time last year, December 2022. Did a run up and then it crashed. And then I started getting in and DCAing and buying some Bonk now and then. And then boom, there you have it. A miracle happened. Now you see what Bonk Inu is made of. So, me thinking the Solana ecosystem had died, Mr. Zuni proved me wrong. So all the credit goes to Mr. Zuni here. Nakamoto did not pick Bonk. I did not like Solana, but Mr. Zuni is the GOAT. So shout out to him. And yeah, we also have some other winners. You know, we talked about this cryptocurrency from March till about May, June, July, 3 months. And that's none other than our dear Zen crypto. The people who know how to play the Zen game right, they made some significant, crazy gains. So shout out to Zen crypto. Zen taught us that, sometimes chart going down, it doesn't matter, because if you look at the overall performance of Zen, it's down 85% year to date. But because we was minting Zens with some short-term mints, from October 22 to 8th of October, it launched. December, November, December, January, February, March, all of those 1 month to a few months mint, they came due in April 2023, and then boom, we seen this Zen run up all the way up to, I think, a few zeros over here. Zen on ETH made some crazy run up, and that's thanks to one contract, which is none other than dbxen. So the developer of the year at the over at Nakamoto Crypto, the dev of the year goes to Razvan, the developer of dbxen, bro, because no one cared about Zen. He created dbxen and he made the game theory sick. So shout out to dbxen, because Razvan burnt almost half of the supply of Zen at the time. It was about 10 trillion tokens or something to that nature. dbxen just kept burning it, because the idea was, hey, give us your Zen on ETH and on some of these other chains, and then you would burn it in exchange for these dbxen tokens. But then what does the dbxen token do? Well, you can stake it and earn the native token on top of the chain that is sitting on. We have never seen game theory like that, ever. So shout out to dbxen, because you could earn free Ethereum to this day just by burning Zen, staking your DXN, and earning your native Ethereum. I did it on Binance. I'm earning BNB. On Optimism now, I'm earning some OP. So yeah, shout out to Zen. This 12x was beautiful. We also took a few G's and added it, that we made some gains out of our mints and added it into our portfolio. All of these coins that I talked about, I've added them into my portfolio, the gains, and then boom, there you have it. Yeah, it was good to see something like that. And yeah, man, crypto. Shout out to everyone who's watching right now. Let me see who's on. Oh, Mr. Zuni. Yo. Happy holidays, Naka. Mr. Zuni, shout out to you, bro. Mr. Zuni, you made us money this year, bro. Mr. Zuni, 2023 goes out to Mr. Zuni. Happy holidays, my brother. Shout out to Mr. Zuni, bro. hbar ecosystem coming alive. Exactly. I made a video about it 2 days ago because Mr. Zuni, look, people always swaying the narrative towards, and everybody who's covering hbar been talking about this. They always talk about, the Googles and the IBMs and all of this. And I'm like, yo, that narrative was 2021, bro. The new narrative is hbar should be focusing on what they're building in terms of Web3 and DeFi and, focusing on growing social swap, because social swap is bringing on people. They onboarding people, actually. So the people that are going to be using the chain and experimenting with it, and they're having a good experience, them are the people that hbar and hedera should be focusing on, and they be killing it. The technology, all these other technology companies, they big partnerships, they don't care less about the hbar token. They don't care about pumpermentos. They're only there to partner with hedera hashgraph so they can use the technology. That's all they're there for. The technology is great, but the pumpermentos, the investors, they should focus on user growth. But hbar is not. It's a 2024 thing. I think it's a long-term play. hbar is a long-term play, guys. It's going to do, it's going to do numbers in 2025. hbar is one of them. It is going to do numbers, definitely. Yeah, hbar, man, it's crazy. Looking at their run, it's like, how could you have missed that? Could be the next Cardano in terms of if you're looking at a coin that goes from these level to $3, hbar could be your play. We did that with Cardano last cycle. Cardano, Ada, I don't think you're gonna see those crazy amount of gains that people have been waiting for. See, right now is at 60 cents. I think Ada, it's still up 131% over the past year, which is dope, man. 35 cents. We opened the year and we ended it at 59 cents. Yo, this year, 2023, is the best bear market year, bro. We did well. People just didn't pay attention. Look, if you look at Bitcoin, right? If you look at BTC, Bitcoin is actually up for the year. We literally opened the year at, I think, 16K. Yeah, 17,000. I remember when Bitcoin was 16,800, January 2023. And then by the end of the year, look at us now. We're sitting at $43,000 per BTC. It went up past 12 months. So if you was DCAing into Bitcoin, you did well. You did pretty good. And that's the power of crypto, man. This thing is a marathon, it's not a sprint. It requires a lot of patience. Look at the halving, bro. 107 days until we get there. Yeah, we're nearly there. 100 days left. You still have 100 days to accumulate, people. No financial advice. All of these cryptos that we talk about, don't worry. You're going to have a chance to get back in if you think they're too high already. Everything from Kaspa to Bonk to Snek to hbar and whatnot. You're going to see dips. This is not going to go up forever. That's the mistake people make in crypto. They look at the price, it's too high. They're like, oh man, I missed out. No, you haven't. Even with Kaspa, you have not missed out. We may dip under 10 cents again, and that could be a great entry point if you're looking at long-term Kaspa. And that's the powerfulness of these things, right? We need to learn how to have patience in crypto, because that takes to the next level. Yeah. That's powerful, man. Seeing that though, yeah, we need that. Just patience and perseverance. That's crypto to me. It ain't about worshiping a founder. Forget about crypto founders, bro. Most of them will walk away from their project and they will let you down. Don't worship crypto founders. Worship your wallet. How am I gonna double my investment? How am I gonna triple it? How am I gonna multiply it? What game should I play right now to earn some money long term? If I put my money over here in a weekly basis and do that for about a year and see how it plays out, 10 months, 11 months, 12 months. You see what I'm saying? And people who are going after me for saying, well, you don't care too much about the technology. It's not that I don't care about the technology. It's just that technology, sometimes it lets you down. When people are cooking something, right? A dev is telling you, I'm going to make something and X, Y, and Z happen. It could be super bullish for the ecosystem. People forget that those things are just experiments. They're just experimenting with these things. So if they are just experimenting with it, it may or may not hit. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, let's say Cardano, for example, Rogan after Gorgon. You remember that? We was waiting for smart contracts for too long. But what saved Cardano is one thing that not many people are talking about. I was here back in 2021, and the biggest news for Cardano that almost took it to $3 was not smart contracts. It was the Coinbase listing. The Cardano community was rallying and petitioning for Coinbase to list ADA. And then boom, from there we jumped from under $1 all the way up to $2 something. And then until the end of the year, Cardano didn't do much because we was waiting on smart contracts. And then by September, Charles announced that Gorgon is about to go live. It was a buy the rumor, sell the news thing. That's when we ran up to $3.10. And then the dip happened. By the time Bitcoin topped at 69,000 in November, Cardano had 2 months to do something exponential. But because our smart contracts it was functioning, but it wasn't really that good at the time. We was having concurrency issues and all kind of lagged behind. And unfortunately, the tech let us down. That's why I learned my lesson to you know what? Technology is great. Let the devs do their tech thingies, but it's a hit or miss. I'm talking from the pumpamental side, from bringing in the crowds, marketing, what coins that are doing that are generating enough noise for people to make some crazy gains out of them. That's why I always tend to move away from the technology side and leave it for the devs. And then the people now. I'm with the people that are coming in and putting in their money and expecting some crazy amount of gains and returns. Those are the people I'm focusing on, and let the devs focus on their thing. Not everybody's cut out to be a builder, a market maker, or whatnot. Some people are just users, and that's the people at Nakamoto Crypto. Your chain is great. All right, cool. We're going to come over there and click a few buttons and see if we like the transaction cost, if we like your UI, if your dexes are smooth, then we're going to respect you. We are cryptocurrency users. Don't be ashamed of yourself for that. I see a lot of people doing that, shaming you, saying you need to build X, Y, and Z. I don't need to build shit. I don't need to build nothing. I'm a cryptocurrency user, bro. Shout out to Richard Hart. He said it best in one time in a stream. And he said if everybody come up with their own cryptos and projects and coins and tokens, who's going to be the investor? Who's going to be the buyer? We'll all have our pile of shit coins and said, yeah, I'm the founder of this project. And this one said, I'm a founder of that project. Who's going to users into creators and whatnot? You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to have market makers and you're gonna have consumers to keep it balanced. Over here, I'm always speaking from a consumer's side because I identify with the consumer more. Over the past 6 years, I've been a consumer in crypto. I haven't really created a crypto coin or none of that stuff. And I don't intend to do, but it is what it is. consumers, because we are the ones bringing in money into these technologies to fund them in forms of ICO, in forms of sacrifices, in forms of just regular investments to see them yield fruit. And that's why we're better than the stock markets. So we're always going to stay consumers. Shout out to the consumers of crypto. Shout out to the people who bring in fighting to multiply that, to double that. Ain't nobody here begging for nothing, bro. That's why I don't wait for no founder to pump my bags. No, none of that shit. Navigate the waters, even when it comes to Zen. Navigate the waters. If you're profitable, convert your money into stable coins, like what I've shown you the other day with my portfolio, and sell that shit and dump it into your big bags. And that's how you grow. Long term, you're always going to have some Zen coming out in the future. So you're not going to miss out much anyway. And with the X1 situation, people are hyper bullish on X1. I am bullish on X1 too. But I'm worried that by the time it launches, the interest might be navigating its way towards somewhere else. You've seen what Titanx is doing. It's literally swaying. It's taking Zenians away, bagging them from Zen to Titanx because people are realizing, hey, man, I've been waiting for too long. This dude, Jack, ain't doing much with this Zen stuff. He's doing everything else, but not Zen. You know, VMPX over here. Tomorrow we're doing Zen blocks. We're doing this, we're doing that. And that's why people got frustrated. Somebody like Jake Sharp, he left the community and created his own Titanx because he was pissed off with what Jack did with VMPX. So Zenians also need to look at themselves in the mirror. Zenians are not perfect either. So nobody's perfect in this game. They just so a hard out, die hard, hardcore maxi of too much. You need to balance it out and learn how to diversify your bags. Even if this thing doesn't work out short term, you might have made some money out of it. But long term, always build your big bags, important ones. Do not beg for no founder to pump your bags to do nothing because you're going to get let down. You're sitting over there waiting for too long and time would pass you by. That's why at Nakamoto, you see us Snek. My people already know. You see us Bonk Inu. You see us hbar. You see, because we diversified. That's how you diversify. You build your bag and make it big like that. This is in a bear market. We're able to generate this much money from a bear market. And what we can do in a bull market. And that's the powerfulness of this. Shout out to you all, man. Happy holidays, yo. Crypto. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Happy holidays. Let's go. Mike. Yeah. Unicorns. Merry Christmas from Australia, Mr. Nakamoto. Shout out to Mike. Merry Christmas, my brother. You know, one of the regulars on this channel, Mike OG. You know, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Enjoy your holidays, guys. It's been a crazy year in a bear market, but we made it. We navigated our funds. We managed to protect our funds, and we put it into the right investments. We had a few losses, but our gains outweighed those losses, and that's the power. That's the power of diversification. That's the power of not just staying married to one project and saying, I'm not going to touch everything else. That's the dumbest move you could do. Stay diversified. Fight to protect your big bags, your moon bags. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Gus, my brother, shout out to Gus. Happy holidays. Oh, yeah. Nah, definitely, man. Happy holidays to you guys. I can see Gus is on, you know, Crypto Sniffle Frog, Mike G. Mike is on, Mr. Zuni is on. Yeah. We're taking care of each other that way. And Gus, speaking of Gus, I need to show Gus something, right? Gus, on the members thing, I figured out a way to buy that token, right? On Uniswap, pretty much, because remember, we couldn't buy it off of Uniswap because I just couldn't figure it out. But there's a way to do it. If you go to, let's see, I gotta go to, Uniswap, right? And I'll show you something about that particular token and how to buy it. What am I doing? All right, bam. Are we on, Gus? All right. So what I did was, you can have USDT or Ethereum or whatever coin you want to swap. If you go over to Uniswap, if you want to buy that particular token, Gus, you need to come over here. You see how on top it says 5% slippage? You click that and you increase your slippage to 12%. Once you do that, you will be able to swap that particular token to buy it. And that's how it worked for me. I managed to buy it. I paid about $15. It sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, we need to, yeah, that's pretty much how I have done it. And yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to Gus. Gus says I'm here. Yeah. So Gus, if you go to Uniswap, just like what I've shown now, that's how you buy that particular token. So it turns out we do not need centralized exchanges to get that token, because as you all know, MEXC was the only place that I used to go to get that token. But yesterday, some development, new development came out, right, on about MEXC. And MEXC, turns out, man, they're pretty sketchy. So because of them withholding people's withdrawals and money and whatnot, the few $1,000s that I had on MEXC, I withdrawn all of it yesterday, and then I took it out. I'm slowly taking out $100, $250 here and there until all of that money comes out of the exchange. So get your money off the centralized exchanges. I like dexes like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, what else? pulsex, and all of these swap dexes, right? Because they all decentralized exchanges. You just take your money, swap it, get your other tokens, money back in your wallet, easy. But with centralized exchanges, they can go insolvent, and when they go insolvent, you cannot have, you cannot get your money out. It's very sad. If you remember back in 2019, there's an exchange in New Zealand called Cryptopia. I don't know if these guys remember. I got an electroneum video coming soon. It's gonna be fire. That exchange, Cryptopia, like, they were good until they wasn't. I lost so much electroneum. I lost Litecoin. I had a lot of Litecoin back in 2019. I bought Litecoin at almost like under $10 or something to that nature, and he ran up to that much. But I lost a lot of Litecoin on that exchange because it was a centralized exchange. Ever since then, I don't use that. Binance, I've used a little in 2018, but I haven't been using the Binance exchange since then. I just fell in love with the decentralized exchanges and swap dexes. These swap dexes, such as Changely. I've been using Changely for many years now. But when Cryptopia went down January of 2019 with all of my money, I vowed to never go back to a centralized exchange ever again. Now, they're good for pumping coins because they have volume, they bring in people and whatnot. But they're not good in terms of withholding people's, like, don't leave your funds there. If you make a little bit of profit, just get out of it quick. Exchange, not a bank. So keep money in your own wallet, and you would do great that way. And if you want to trade on dexes, because the dexes, they never let you down. You bring your token, swap it, you get your other token on the back end, and you're sweet, just straight. But yeah, MEXC, they've been with like if you have more than $20,000 in there, people have been having trouble withdrawing their funds, and that's the sad part. Like, imagine trading, coming over with like $2,000, and you make a big trade, you buy the next pumping meme coin before anybody else, and then boom, that thing run up to 50K, 60K. You're trying to get your money out only to be met by MEXC taking a 90% cut, or they just holding your funds and they don't want to uh, let's say let's say they don't want to give you your money back. And that's what's been going on. Many people been documenting this on Twitter. MEXC themselves have to come out and make a statement, and they put out some kind of bogus statement. But it is what it is, bro. Those kind of exchanges, if I was you, stay away from doing that. If you're going to be leverage trading and whatnot, go to the ones that have more liquidity, and they don't run the risk of going insolvent. Because if MEXC goes down, some people are going to lose their money, and they're not based in the United States, and they can get away with it. That's why they've been able to halt your withdrawals, and they've been able to block you from taking a large chunks of money. Somebody said they're doing wash trading or something to that nature, where they list a lot of these bogus coins that no other the major centralized exchanges haven't gotten to listing those yet. They sorry, when they do list those exchanges, they pretty much they list those coins. Sorry, they list the coins. They list the meme coins that people are demanding, because it's in high demand, like Solana right now, besides Bonk, because what Bonk did. So MEXC sees that opportunity, they grab it and then said, hey, come and trade it over here. I know it's not listed on Binance and Coinbase. You can't get it anywhere else, but you can come over here and get it for cheap. But when you get it now, you bring your little $50, $100 trade, and you are pretty much don't realize that you're trading against MEXC, because the 90% of the liquidity is them buying that meme coin, propping the price up on their exchange, hoping that new buyers will come in. When the new buyers come in and make a little bit of profit, they take all of that profit out. So you thinking, oh my God, I won, I made a big trade, and MEXC would say, nope, that's actually our money. That's why 90% of your money they'll drain it, and then they'll give you back a little 10% cut, which is next to nothing. And you're sitting up there, even though you made the trade, you lose all of it. So you're pretty much trading for them. You're trading for the exchange to win. The house always wins. And that's what MEXC been doing. So they operate kind of like a broker. So they're not really a crypto centralized exchange. They're just a broker. A broker always takes his cut. Unfortunately, in this situation, because the market is not regulated, they are able to get away with stuff like that. Imagine if Binance did that, man. They were gonna kill CZ. But yeah, this was just a short Christmas stream. I think we've been up about 38 minutes now. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. 2024 will be great, so stay ready. 2024 will be huge. Stay ready. Stay ready, because man, this upcoming year is a make or break for all of us. You have to be able to out hodl the hodlers, and that's all pun intended. Out hodl the hodlers, bro. Because if you do that, you're gonna win big, bro. Don't sell your bags too early. I know we're making crazy gains with Bonk and Snek and all of this. Take some profits, yes, but leave a lot over there as well. Leave room for growth. Yeah, shout out to Gus, man. Shout out to Gus. That's my brother. Yeah. And yeah, Digital Stakers says happy holidays. Keep up the good work. Thank you, bro. Digital Stakers. Thank you. And yeah, shout out to you all, man. out hodl the hodlers in 2024. Stay diversified. You see my portfolio, I don't have no more than 15 tokens or something to that nature. And I'm cutting that down slowly. As we going, there are tokens that I believe more than the others, and I'm diversifying and I'm like narrowing down how much money I'm putting into those ones. So I'm increasing those bags, the utility tokens. And when it comes to the meme coins, when I make gains, I feed the utility tokens. And the memes are still hold the moon bag on them. Got an electroneum coming video. Check it out. Stay diversified, stay ready, and stay real. Because this upcoming bull market, 100 days till the Bitcoin halving. No financial advice. But if you have a little bit of money, a little bit of capital, we've documented it over at Nakamoto Crypto since 2022. I've been doing this since 2020 in terms of YouTube. Been doing crypto since 2017 in terms of crypto. So I've been around for 6, almost 7 years now, and we're gonna keep on growing. Community is great. Yeah, wag me. People hate when I say wag. There's a way to do it. Listening to people telling you that diversification doesn't work or DCA wasting your money, them the people that don't really want you to make money out of this. They want you to give them your money, can teach you how to do it, but effective, that haven't been effective. That's been trash. It's been, they lead you from contract after contract, this and that, and you just keep, you haven't been growing. When I ask some of these DeFi guys, I say, yo, how is your DeFi portfolio looking? Did you manage to save a few $1,000s? They're like, oh, no. I got into this contract, this one finance, and then I got into another one, and then that one died. Did you ROI? Yeah, on 1 or 2 of them. But overall, did you save some money? No, you haven't. They've been losing. So don't chase shiny object promising you 3% a day, 300% a day, 5%, and this other stuff. It ain't here to last long term. When you talk about longevity and multiplying your wealth, there's a way to do it. And unfortunately, people are gonna keep on chasing shiny objects because they want money now. They don't like waiting. They don't like bringing capital into crypto and just letting it sit there and grow slowly, like what we did with our gains with hbar and all these other. They don't want to do that. People don't want a dollar cost average. They want to put their money somewhere and get paid the next day. And unfortunately, you're going to have contracts that will come in. They would promise you that, but eventually you're going to get wrecked. You haven't saved anything overall. And all of that capital that you're wasting, you're just wasting time and money while the bull market is coming. And you realize that by the time we get to the bull market, you've been wasting so much money into DeFi. I did that a little bit back in 2022, but in 2023, I'm going to be strategic. Even if I get into a DeFi protocol, it'll be capital that I'm willing to risk, and that's next to nothing. And I just throw it in there. I'm not going to take that too serious until DeFi takes itself serious. Like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.